What is going on, YouTube? It is RandyTalksMets in the building. This video is going to be about Max Scherzer and his lockout comments. He made a couple of tweets. We're going to talk about, what he said towards the lockout and, what they're currently not happy about in the current state of the MLB. So leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to hear. And, if you like the channel, if you mess with me, I appreciate you guys for everything you guys do. But let's get right into the video, guys. Max Scherzer, we know Max Scherzer is one of the big ones in the players' union. He's like one of the big faces. He's like one of their leaders. So, Max Scherzer, what he says is very important. And, right now in the day and age that we have social media and, the players can say what they want on social media. And clearly, Max Scherzer had a couple of comments, towards what the MLB and, the players' union and how the agreement, how it's not coming to pass. So overall, guys, I'm going to get into one tweet that I want to get into. So we know that the MLB lockout, the MLB is completely locked out right now. No players can be signed. No players, no players can be signed. No players can be traded. So obviously, this really sucks for a lot of baseball fans and also the players as well. But honestly, Max Scherzer said in a tweet, we don't need mediation because what we are offering to MLB is fair for both sides. Now, currently in the state of, their talks with the players union and the players and the owners, the owners wanted to get a mediator, to mediate the situation between these people. And clearly, the players was not a fan of the mediation. They look at it like it's just a ploy. Like it's just they're not really serious about the players union and what they are offering. And clearly, they're just not coming to agreements. At all. So it really sucks that we can't get an agreement, and they're not. Yeah, they're not agreeing. It really does suck with the situation. But, the players, they think what they're offering is pretty much fair, clearly from Max Scherzer, what he said. So, like I said in my previous video, they want the maximum salary to be like $700 something. And, that is a lot of money. And clearly, this is a problem. Money is a problem with the CBA. And, the players, they feel like they've been taken advantage of. And the owners, they feel like, the owners are just doing things to just save money. So, obviously, the owners don't want to spend a lot of money. It is a pandemic. They don't want to spend a lot of money. So, but let's get into another tweet, guys, that Max Scherzer said. He said, we want a system where threshold and penalties don't function as caps and allows younger players to realize more of their market value. Now, I understand what Max Scherzer is saying. We don't, he doesn't want penalties, and younger players to just be taken advantage of, and he wants them to realize their market value. So, free agency, he wants it to be different, and the players in general, they want, for it not to take like 6 years to be a free agent, and I completely understand why. But also, he said, this makes service time manipulation a thing of the past and eliminate tanking as a winning strategy. Now, when he says that makes service time manipulation a thing of the past, we know that, the owners and just baseball teams in general, they want to keep a player for a very long time. They want to, have control over that player. So, it makes sense why, the owners and, the organizations are using service time manipulation, because obviously a guy like Juan Soto, you want to keep him for many years. He's a freaking star. Pete Alonso, you want to keep him for many years. And, you don't want to give up so much, so much value, so much service time. So I understand why, the owners and the organizations are doing those type of things. But the thing is, the players feel like they're just being taken advantage of. They feel like, let's say, it takes a long time to get to the major leagues, but like a player like Jared Kelenic, I will use him as an example. He was in AAA, and he felt like he was ready to go to the major leagues, and the Seattle Mariners were not trying to bring him up so quickly because they was obviously manipulating his service time because they want to control him for longer. So it makes complete sense, but it sucks for the players because they feel like they're being taken advantage of. And recently, that was like a year ago that Kelenic, his agent wasn't happy, and Kelenic wasn't happy that they was manipulating his service time. So it makes complete sense. And also, I'm gonna get into something else. Eliminate tanking as a winning strategy. Now we know that teams that tank, get higher in the draft lottery. So right now, teams like Baltimore, bad teams like, Texas Rangers, those type of teams, the Detroit Tigers, they get the draft pick, more earlier in the draft lottery. So obviously, this goes in a lot of sports, to be honest. They are tanking. A lot of teams are just saying, okay, we don't want to win a lot of games, so we're going to tank. So we're going to try to lose games, but, obviously not make it look so obvious. But still, it's still a strategy, to get a higher draft pick. And I get that as well, but it sucks because it eliminates the competition in baseball. So, I really get what Max Scherzer is saying here. And, these players have felt this way for many, many years. And, I completely understand. But I feel like, guys, they need, to get back to the table, okay? Clearly, they don't want a mediator. They don't want somebody to mediate the situation. And I get it. So hopefully the sides can come to an agreement, sit down again, because clearly they're just not happy right now. The players are not happy. The owners are not happy, obviously, with the players. And, like I said, this day and age, social media is a nice tool for these players because they can say what they want. The owners right now, they can try to put so much pressure on the players and the public and try to make, the players look bad. But social media is a very powerful tool that the players have. So let me know what you guys think about overall the situation. Let me know what you guys think about Max Scherzer's comments. I think definitely, guys, we need baseball, and hopefully this gets fixed, sometime soon, and we get some time of spring training, and we get a baseball season that starts in April. But I don't really see it happening until May. And hopefully we do get a baseball season because that is very important to, obviously, people who cover baseball, people who work for baseball, people who, it's so important for a lot of people. It affects so much people. So thank you guys for, allowing me to do this video for you guys. I love you guys so much. I just want to end my video with telling you guys you can do anything that you want to do in your life, man. Don't let anyone stop you. This has been Randy Talks Mets. I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, LFGM for life.